The Adventures of Maurice Minor by Jeffrey Baker. It is stated by Ruth Harris. Read by the New Storyteller. Book 1. Maurice rescues Cheeky Beetle. The sun shone. It was a perfect day for dreaming. Just as Maurice Minor was getting to a very exciting part of a dream, a whoosh of air made him jump. Mamselle Mimi's sparkling front lights was suddenly peering into his. "Can't stop," she gasped. "But it's Cheeky Beetle." What?" Maurice stuttered, for he was rather shocked to see her there. She had been in his dreams only a second before. Cheeky Beetles had a breakdown on the bypass. "He's fainted," she said. "Are you sure it isn't one of his cheeky tricks?" Maurice suggested as Mimi drew forth. "I'm sure," Mimi called back. "Smoldering silences," Maurice exclaimed to himself. He remembered that Cheeky Beetle had been splashing a lot recently, and he hadn't been so full of fun. "Action," thought Maurice, and he sped off to the bypass to find his friend. And there he was, sick and sad, by the side of the road. "Cheeky Beetle!" yelled Maurice urgently. "What's happened? Does it hurt?" "Ooh, ooh, ooh." Coughed a little sickly voice. "Hang on," called Maurice, who could see that what his friend needed was an excellent garage. Maurice tied a rope to Cheeky Beetle's bumper and pulled. The rope tightened, stretched, then stretched even more, and then snap! Cheeky Beetle jumped back and started to shake. "What happened?" asked Maurice. "I don't know," wailed Cheeky Beetle. "Oh, yes, I do. I've got my handbrake on." Well, take it off, silly, said Maurice, who was tying a strong knot in the rope, and thinking that it was much better to do something than to sob and complain and do nothing. This time the hoop did not break, and Maurice heaved Cheeky Beetle back onto the road. Soon he was towing him briskly along the bypass. "How are you feeling now?" he called. "Better. Now I'm moving," Cheeky Beetle yelled. "But I still feel awful inside." "Did you have a good breakfast?" answered Maurice. Mumbled Cheeky Beetle, as if he didn't want to tell. "Well?" asked Maurice. "Did you?" "I stopped at Sludge's garage," Cheeky Beetle said finally. "I was desperate." "Oh no," Maurice cried. "Not Sludge's." He shook his number plate. "Have you been there often?" "Yes, I have," Cheeky Beetle. "Oh, Cheeky," said Maurice. "You know never to cook there, however hungry you are. Sludge never gives you anything fresh. His petrol has horrid bits added. He keeps his oil for years, so that all the goodness disappears, and everything is covered in stale grease and—" "Ooh," wailed Cheeky Beetle, and he began to cry. Maurice stopped outside Mr. Lovely's excellent garage. "There," he puffed, "some fresh oil and petrol, and you'll be as right as rain." "Who says it's gonna rain?" boomed a loud voice. It was Sir Reginald Hoity-Toity. Maurice told him what had happened. "Wild rocking horses wouldn't get me to Sludge's," he said. "Who knew the freshest provisions will do for me?" "And for me too," whimpered Cheeky Beetle. "You'll soon be yourself again," Maurice called, as Cheeky Beetle limped off into the garage. "Ha, ha," thundered Sir Reginald. "And a little less cheeky, I hope." "I don't know," said Maurice thoughtfully. "I think I want the old Cheeky Beetle back for the fun, you know, Sir Reginald. You can't really be fit and happy if you fill up with stale stuff out of tins and packets. Fresh things are full of life, and they make you full of life too. Boomed Sir Reginald. As Maurice drew who, he said to himself, "That was one adventure I didn't dream." And he sang a happy song. If you want to stay cheeky and fit and climb up every hill, you have to watch what you're filling up on, 'cause some things make you ill. Ooh, cheeky Beetle was so blind, could not even see that stale root stuff from Sludge's place is just no good for him or you, and just no good for me. So, fill your tank with roots of jank. To fill your tank with roots of jank? Fill your sump with roots of crump. Fill your sump with roots of crump. Fill your trunk with roots of junk. Fill your trunk with roots of junk, says Maurice Minor. I sing this song as I drive along, Maurice Minor. I get there soon, 'cause I keep in tune, Maurice Minor. And when you see me passing by, just toot your horn and wink your eye. You need to wonder, who am I? Maurice Minor. End of Book 1.